Welcome to the first episode of Heartball Entertainment Podcast, and all appreciation goes out to the sponsors of Heartball. First of all, introduction. From my extreme left, we have the first lady of Heartball, Victory Felix.
Hello.
So, moving on to the discussion. Today's discussion will be centered around campus life. So if you be fresher by chance, you sup dey just carry joko, sit down. And Kuma, if you no be fresher, you still get somewhere, carry your seat and sit down and listen to this wonderful podcast because we have experienced minds who would give us insight on what relationship is and networking, that is connection in campus. So, introducing our speakers is a professional salesman, also a professional teacher and a coach. And he is nobody but Isreal Olabode, popularly known as Love Pops.
Yo, hello everyone.
Our second guest speaker for today is she's a person who is passionate when it comes to campus life, and she is nobody but Maimuna Usman, also known as MEMS 001.
Hello, everyone.
So, moving on, today's conversation now about relationship, just as I have said earlier on, and connecting and connection, that is
It's okay.
in campus. So, I would begin from her. She would tell us what she understand by relationship, and then any other person can chip in. What do you understand by the concept relationship?
Relationship is simply a mutual understanding, a positive understanding between two or more individuals and the way they behave with each other.
I want us to center on the boy and girl relationship. When we talk about relationship, there are girl and boy relationship, there are boy relationship, girl relationship. So I want us to make
Girl,
emphasis.
do you mean girlfriend dating?
Yes, yes. Boy girl relationship. How do you define that?
The dating relationship.
Yes.
Okay. It is two people coming together through thirst, commitment, passion. I think that's the best definition. And there's trust, there's commitment, there's passion, and there's love. That's the essential part, coming together to be one. I think that's it.
Have you been in a relationship by chance before?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
How was it?
But my relationship.
Well, before you answer, let the next speaker give us his idea on what relationship is all about.
Okay, generally relationship, just like you mentioned from the beginning, it can be relative, and it can be a romantic relationship, and it can be a normal relationship, which I feel is one of the major things that is essential in life when it comes to even success. And such as she have defined it, relationship can be defined as the ability of two people, different can be different people of different gender, being able to connect to each other, and having a symbiosis benefit. That symbiosis benefit simply means both parties are having a mutual benefit of each other. Is that okay? And then now coming to the romantic relationship you just talk about now. Yeah, relation just like you define it also. This also it has four pillars personally. I feel it has four pillars, but I think I'll just talk about two. We have the love, we have the passion, and then let me give another one. Then commitment. Yes, commitment. So that simply means that if you want to be in a romantic relationship with someone, you have to be passionate about the person, the individual. You understand? You have to be ready to be committed to helping that person to grow. Because as I am always 100% on self development. So a relationship, romantic relationship that does not centralize on self development, I think both of you are wasting your time. You get it? So in fact, the best romantic relationship you can have with anyone, especially opposite sex, should be centralized on self-development. And that's why I come to the passion. The passion there, the commitment, then the feeling is the least of all. Yeah, the feeling may be the major thing that will trigger you, you know. I know say normally you don't see girl where you like her shape, probably you like her how beautiful and how cool she look. Now that's the feeling that got you attracted to her, right? Then the next thing that will trigger you to actually to be ready to be commitment to the person, the individual, is when you are now seeing there's a passion inside of you to help the person go. See the way the person can go beyond where he or she has been. So I think that's just my little.
So coming back to you, MEMC001, have you been in a relationship by chance before? So I want you to tell us how was it so that freshers who are out there can know how to keep a good relationship in campus or
Okay,
wherever.
so you were asking me if I ever dated in the university or outside the university.
Yes, yes, yes.
Which
Whichever you've done.
I've not dated anyone in the university, but it was actually good. As though like we all agreed on the breakup. No one served the other heartbreak, so it was fine. It was okay. We just agreed on breaking up.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to. I say waiting do you experience for the relationship wey you do and you jump into breakup.
Yes,
Na
now
so they do here.
I don't know, but for me now, but I can be in a relationship and then I'll get tired and then I'll leave. We'll agree. So the relationship will be do or die affair. So if I get tired, I'll leave. Or if the other partner is misbehaving, either instead of breaking up, or just agree on.
MC01, how was your relationship?
I don't know what you want to hear. What exactly do you want me to tell you about?
How was your relationship?
It was fine. It was okay. It was normal.
Alright then, moving to the next person.
Okay,
How was your relationship, sir?
okay, I can come to the place of mutual relationship. Yeah, relationship. I've been to one of the best. I've been in one of the best relationships so far. Yeah, and it has been my ever first, and it has been an amazing one because, like I said, it has been centralized on growth. I see any romantic relationship you are indulging yourself into as a student, a fresher, whatever it is, either you are not a student, it must centralize on self development. You understand? So that even when, just like she mentioned, either there's breakfast or there's no breakfast, both of you still see yourself not as enemy, as even good
Exactly.
friends.
Agree,
So
agree.
at the end, you look at the person and maybe at some point, like, this was my ex, but this guy has really helped me to be where I am today.
And
She
I
was
think
my
right at
ex.
the end of the relationship.
Understand? So I think that's all I can say. For mine, it has been an amazing one.
In reality, is this what it is?
In reality, to me, or
In reality,
to me,
yes.
yeah, it is. It is. Reality, it is. 100%. Like I said, but you know the thing we have in our society majorly is the fact that we let our feelings get the best of us. What I mean is this, psychologically, at a starting stage, we have these feelings flowing through our that is very high. It's very like it's super. It's hypertensive. We really want to do what other people are doing. We want to test what other people are testing. They're not actually seeing that the main purpose of it. So we need to understand the main purpose of what romantic relationship is about. Do you understand? It's not just for the fact that you just call the person and say, I love you, we love each other. It's beyond that. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why you see, even you're a student, you're in campus, you're dating somebody in campus. And let's just use grade. The person is not even a first class student, and that maybe it's not even second class upper student. Do you get? And you two, you are just entering as a fresher, and you are dating someone like that. Believe me, that person will never advise you to step up your game in your academy because he or she too has a problem. Do you get what I'm saying? So you see, if you see beyond just the love, I love you, I love you, I love you, and see that the growth is essential, you look at who to pick to be in a romantic relationship with. Do you understand? So even the freshers, as we're even talking to everyone who's listening to us, you're outside there, you are willing to go into a romantic relationship. Please look at the person. Can the person help me go? Can I go to the person? And there are more I would have loved to say, but let's just leave it at that.
Okay, sorry, bringing you back to where you said if he's not a first class or a 2-1 student, I just told me that if everybody's dating a first class and a 2-1 student, who dates the 2-2s and then who dates the third class? Because I think there is more to education.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me there is actually more to it.
yeah.
So I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
know if you can explain better.
Yeah, yeah, now this it. I use that as a scenario. The fact that let's assume somebody is not a 2-1 student and is not a first class student, and is not putting the energy to put more. Now you see, there's more to education than the CGP we are talking about, right? But the primary purpose why you are in school is to school now. Is that not true? Right? It is that is the reason.
No, that's correct.
So whatever you are doing should motivate, should propel you to achieve that goal. Whatever you are doing should propel you to achieve that goal. If it is not, it simply means you are actually in there. You are not doing the right thing. So when we're talking about who is to date who or who not to date who, if the person is 2-1 or less than 2-1, and the person is not putting energy to step up, and you are a fresher, I'm using the name of a fresher, you are just coming in, then you are just going into someone that he has, let's say for instance, is 400 level and he's having that kind of grade, and you have watched his life and saw that academy is the least of his problem. Probably, some of us in this academy, some of them, their father are senator. Let's be sick. You don't even know say work did for them. You get the check. Don't forget that it's not all of us that get the certificate that will work with the certificate. Yeah. Is that not true?
That's
Some of them know say maybe they don't go use the certificate. They won't just get them as certificate. Come you when you know say your papa, your mama, none of them get anything for you. Even connection you don't get it. So work on the work on the certificate so that the certificate could give you a, you understand? At least it could actually give you an edge. If possibly these other things I've mentioned could not give you an edge. They are not working with somebody that he has already known that one way or the other something will feel support. Do you get it? Do you know where I'm coming from? So yes, a less than 2-1 person can date someone if, what is it called? What we're just talking about is that let the people you're surrounding yourself or in a romantic relationship should be someone that can motivate you to achieve that goal. You understand, sir? We are not depriving anybody from not dating anybody. But whoever you're into, can he help you grow? Can he help you achieve what you want to achieve? Is that okay? Some of us now we enter that school soft. Some of us now by force they force us enter. Is that not true? The course we will be studying, the course we will be studying, the course we will actually want to apply. Is that not true? And some of us probably we don't even get one skills like that, but our parents force us say, no, no, just focus on that skills, no focus on getting certificate in case of opportunity. So let's say you now find yourself in school and then you now choose to want to enter a relationship. You can choose to enter a relationship with anybody for getting the grade. Either the person CGP they are or they are.
Like now in a nutshell, but if you date two students,
Me
you personally, realistically.
Okay, realistically, I won't lie to you. If you are joking with your academy,
no, I want to get something. It's not by how you work. It's not by how you work. It's just that God is showing people mercy. Because if it's for my kind of person, I don't believe in reading. But there are people that will read morning to night. If it's just come out, you be like, so after all the reading. So I don't feel it's by how you work. It's just by the mercy of God.
Okay.
So can you date a two students? That's what I'm asking, yes or no?
Before I will answer your question, I want to wait now. I want to the viewers are hearing. You say by the mercies of God. No, you see, even less using. Sorry, I like a scripture. The scripture that say, or one of my most essential, say, prepare for thyself. You see, as God has mercies, His mercies only work on men that have prepared themselves. You that are talking about, I'm coming. You that have talked. We were just here today. We were just talking. You told me about. You mentioned that you crammed a particular book. Is it true? She were here when you were talking about it. I said she can even literally say it again. That it's as if that she has so much cram to a level that she can say it again. You said it two of us. You actually walk. Do you understand? That the message of God was able to help you to remember it. Do you get what I'm saying? We're talking about people who do not even carry the book at all. Do you get what I'm saying? And so we have. I'm a teacher, like I said. We have different level of people who are what's called slow learners, middle learners, and the advanced learners. Now the slow learners, do you know that they are one of the people that can be the best in academy? Because if they learn it, it's hard for them to forget it. But they learn slowly. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you are willing, get my point. If you are willing to actually advance, no matter how slow learner you are, you can still advance. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes, I know there are times that you cannot trust the university because lecturers will mess up with your results. You understand what I'm saying? But if your effort is put, believe me, let's be sincere with ourselves. Believe me, if there's an effort that was put, you can't go beyond that too. The highest you can get is lower. Do you understand? That is second class lower. Do you get that? Is the lowest. showing that you have actually put an effort. Do you understand what I'm saying? So personally, if you are having a what's it called, that kind of tutu results like you mentioned, and I see yourself, your effort not to put, you're not putting effort, I cannot be in a relationship with
So coming back to the topic of discussion,
you. Yes.
Memsi 001, in your own perspective, do you really see relationship going, that is dating relationship, do you really see dating relationship going hand in hand with self-growth, like academics, like you making money? Because a person might think that, okay, I want relationship for dating, I want a partner for success. A person can classify this as two different things. You know how? Because if I can say that I want to date you,
Okay.
it means that there are other benefits I want from you. If I want an a partner who would help me succeed in academics, I can get that elsewhere. It must not necessarily be in a relationship. So how can you justify this?
But in the relationship, in school, I don't see people who. Sorry, I don't even get your question. Question, can you come back?
The question is that there are viewers out there
Mm-hmm.
who can say that, okay, I want a dating relationship aside, and I want a partner in academics aside. You get the point?
So that person is dating two people.
No, 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 not necessarily dating two people. I want a dating relationship aside in the sense that I don't care about your academics.
Okay.
I just want to see that you are committed, you are submissive and honest. While another person would say that, okay, just as Mr. Love Pop has said, if I'm dating you, you must be a 2-1 student or you must have other things. So do you really see these two going hand in hand?
For me, I don't really care if you were two student or you're two student, because if you cannot help me, I will help you. Doesn't have to be. You don't have to be too. You don't have to be intelligent to be in it. There are some people that are dating illiterate, like person no even day school, never enter school before.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean I cannot date you. If you're not encouraging me, I will encourage you. The two of us cannot. It's not possible for the two of us to be dull or to not be, because if, for example, he's dull, maybe I'm smart, then I'll be the one motivating that person.
Exactly.
So it doesn't have to be a 2-1. Okay, he said he cannot date someone who is not a 2-1 student, something like that. But me, I can date anybody, seriously, because love is not all about is a big book, sabi book. So far you're there, you have my time, I love you, love me, I love you, you're there. And then what if he doesn't know? For example, I'm in microbiology, he's in computer science. Does he know microbiology? So I don't understand, how is he impacting in my microbiology, or what do you even mean that? Okay, is he going to be like, what do you mean? Is it that he'll be telling me to go and read my book or be teaching me microbiology?
This is like, I don't know if you understand. This is where all round intelligence comes in. There are GST courses.
Okay.
You guys are in 100 level, both of you are in 100 level. He can teach you, you can teach him. And then sometimes I won't feel dating somebody that has high IQ, that is intelligent, is very necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from the physical looks, he's this, he's rich, he's that. But I think dating is beyond just now. There's something in the future, your children. How would you, okay, imagine if you maybe are on a vacation without your husband, and then you leave your children for like your husband, and then he cannot give children the assignments. I don't know if you understand. He has to take it to the neighbor. It's an error. I get it's an error. There's a level your child will get to that a 2-2 student cannot teach him, to be very sincere. I don't know if you understand. Okay, now I have maybe I have a sibling who is in SS3, and then a 2-2 student teaching him physics. There'll be a comma somewhere, definitely. I know this generation that we are in. So I feel dating somebody that is highly educated is necessary.
Yes.
Even if it's not
No,
for
just
your
saying,
children.
for me, I can date. I don't have to date a 2-1 student to be in a relationship. I don't have to get.
So long as there's money, am I correct?
No, not really. Yeah, money matters. Money matters a lot. But like, money is not essential. But seriously, I will not lie. I cannot marry somebody who you have to, like, there's a level of the money you have to have.
Silent boy.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Silent
seriously.
boy.
Before we will be seriously, like, because of me. See, let me tell you something. Like, I'm not in a relationship, and it's not money, guys, because I have rich people who are asking me out. But then I just feel I need but I need someone who has my time. And then all these rich people, they don't used to have people's time, and that's one of the problems. I want someone that has my time. I'm a writer. I need motivation. Like I need people who will like. I have an uncle. I don't know. I have an uncle. He's not even educated. He's not, but then he's always listening to my stories. Like I'll send him, okay, this is what I have. He's only his highest qualification in secondary school, but I'll send it. After writing, I'll send it to him. I'll say, oh, this is what he wrote. And he'll be like, oh wow. And that's what I need as a writer. I do not need you to like be pointing. If you could point out my errors, you sabi English. That's what I need. I do not. You don't have to be a 2-1 student to be. I don't know anything except for writing. So far you have listening ears. I write. I send it to you. You read and it's good. We are good to go. Seriously, I don't know. In the future, if my kids don't know physics, I don't know physics, we'll find a lesson teacher if their father has money.
This is amazing. Well, moving on to the next conversation, we talk about connection,
Network.
connection networking. So, Mr. Love Pops, what can you see networking as? Connection.
Okay, you see, what networking is still having a good relationship. I'm sorry, it has a good connection with the definition of relationship. And networking, to me, my definition of networking is an intentional and deliberate act to connect with people for a certain benefit. That means when it comes to networking, right, you are picking a cycle of people who you know that these very people, they will have an impact in what you are pursuing. So it's an intentional act. Do you understand? It's an intentional, and you see, when it comes to the university that we are into, it is necessary that students are deliberate about it. And that is why you see, when I was defining talking about my relationship, I said the primary purpose of you being in school is because you are trying to get a certificate and you want to be excellent at it. So if you want to indulge yourself in a relationship, the advice I will give you as a student outside there is to be deliberate about the person you want to be in a romantic relationship with. Do you get what I'm saying? Be in a romantic relationship. That will help you educationally because that's one of the primary purpose while you are in school. Are we getting it? So that's what. So we're talking about networking here now. So being deliberate about connecting with people for a certain benefit. That's the definition.
MC01,
Let's go on.
tell us what you understand by networking connection. Do you really believe in networking, connecting with people?
In Nigeria, generally everything are connections. Don't know, like in my life, I try as much as possible to make connections everywhere I go. See, I'm a very friendly person, so I try. People don't know, like my classmates, people they say, "Oh, this girl, she did too smile with everybody, she did too laugh with everybody." They don't know what I'm achieving through that. I come. Sometimes I will go this place like for example, you go cafe, cute day, stuff like that. As I be the person with the cafe, I open it. Even if I don't sabi the person, I will open it, smile, try and mingle, and then you see they go see the queue. That's all the same thing, lecturer. I always try my possible best to know people because in this Nigeria, if you don't have connection, you don't know people, they will leave you behind.
Have you by chance seek for a job before?
No, not done any job.
There's small story to tell.
No, not done any job.
There's more story to tell because viewers out there, I think a lot of people are they don't really understand. They use that word loosely when it comes to connection, that is networking. You just made mention of the point that when if you go to a cafe, there's where you can use your way and do stuff like that. And there are people out there who don't really see that as success. Yes,
I'm not ready to make connection.
yes, they don't see that as success because trying to maneuver people and satisfy yourself, I think in a real sense, it's wrong.
It's not wrong.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
I'm a
Love
girl.
us.
I'm a
It's,
girl.
it's
Please.
wrong actually.
I'm a girl.
Okay. This one is a perspective. Is the perspective of where I see that we should look at it usually. I will have used this in your but I feel let me use this better one so I'll connect with this one very, very well. It's not some if you feel it is called manipulation, it is not. It is not manipulation. You see, in this life, right? In this life, the God that created us first, when he created the human, he noticed that the first man, we all believe that he created Adam, right? One man called Adam. He noticed that the man could not be effective enough. He needed to create somebody else for him. Is that not true? Now, it simply means that we all need subordinates, we need help. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So but there were animals in the garden. They will have God will have living with the animal, but you discover that the only person that could help this man perfectly well in where I've put him is another man. And he created the woman for him. Is that understood? Now this is it. What I'm saying in this essence is this, that relationship or networking is not you networking with people and using that to get what you want. Is not manipulation. It is just come to the place that you have built a cycle. Do you understand? And people will pick you. Do you know why people will pick you? They are picking you because people like to relate to people that they know and people they trust. Let's say I've gone to a job interview before. I've been to a job interview before. And I didn't do the interview. But I got the job.
Well,
Do you know why?
That's manipulation.
No, it's not. Let me explain. Now, this is why. When I went there, the woman saw me and she remembered she met me somewhere and she knew my mentor. She knows my mentor. Now, my mentor is a close friend of hers. So, this is your mentor. This is Isreal Olabode. Oh, you are here for the job. Come in. Don't worry. Don't need to just give me your number. We talk. And I came. I got the job. I'm still working there as a part-time teacher.
wow.
Do you get it? So you see, now why did they give me the job? Do you know what the process it would have taken her to interview those people? They're trying to believe or trust them to be able to offer a service.
And at the end, you might not even get the
Do you
job.
get it? She might, no, not only that. Let's imagine I employed a stranger to come and work in my organization. And my organization will believe that loyalty is essential, be obedient, be a person of integrity. It will take time for me to test this from you. Do you get what I'm saying? It will take time for me to observe it. Maybe you will have even break things before I will discover that, I thought you were like this. But somebody that I knew over time, it's better I pick that person than you that I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? So it will reduce me the energy and the strength of trying to know you. Do you get it? Than someone I've known before over years. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what networking comes to. That I've connected with you. Now, the reason why you call two of us as speakers, there are people you have known. Is that you have seen people in class, two of us.
True.
But you have built a relationship with us. Is that not true?
That's true.
That's when you believe that we could actually speak here. Is that not true?
No. That's not entirely true.
Okay, tell me more.
That's not a topic of discussion.
Oh no! No, I'm trying to use that as a scenario. No, listen to this now. The reason why you trusted that we could actually deliver here is because you have built a relationship with us, two of us.
That's true.
That means you have known us to a level that okay, yes, this person can speak well and actually give the audience a good advice. Two of us.
That's true.
Why did you just go inside the school and just pick a random person?
We do random interviews of people.
But why did you go and pick a random person to come and speak here?
Let's not justify because we do random interviews of people.
But why can't you? I just ask you a question. Why can't you pick a random person?
I don't know.
Can you answer? Why do you think? Why did you guys pick a random person? Relationship because you believe you have known us. Is that not true? And you think we can deliver. So it's more easier for you now to connect with us. Do you get it? That's what we're talking about networking. Networking gives you this edge that okay, you have known somebody, I can give him this position because I've known him. I can even caution him. I can correct him if he's making mistake. Do you understand? Someone that you don't know. Let's imagine just call somebody here, come and tell him that come let's speak. And the person starts saying what you don't like, and I say, oh God, I don't like it. If he slap you. You know what if you do because you are just meeting for the first time. It can be someone that has anger problem and he can just slap you. Do you get what I'm saying? Then you now be the one regretting that I will have picked someone that I knew. So that's what we're talking about. Are you getting the picture of this networking? Now is this manipulation? It is not manipulation. It just talk to that it reduces you energy, stress because you have known somebody so you can connect with it. And life generally, for you to achieve success in life, you need networking. It is one, in fact, any success it is either good success, success is relative.
Yeah.
Whatever success it is, you need to know people. Networking is paramount.
I don't know, knowing people, I think knowing people with impact. It's not about knowing people. Because there are people and people. Because I don't believe in crowd. I don't like carrying this one. I like people with impact. Like people that okay, when maybe other people see me with them, like, is this your friend? I'm so proud of you. I can't be packing people, homeboys that are not really giving energy. Can they carry guy? Make I carry guy. Say even if my mom see him, anyhow, like, oh, you don't try. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So if you are taking people for networking, it should be people with impact.
And that's what we define it.
Very important.
And that's what we define it that networking is a deliberate and intentional act of what? Of connecting with people. That's the definition. That means you're intentional and deliberate of connecting people that you know you will get a certain benefit from. So they are not. It's not everybody. It's people that
being
you.
parasitic here.
Yeah. Okay.
Being parasitic.
No, it's not being parasitic. Okay. Why do you think?
In some sense, there's some relationship that it's only one person that is always at the receiving end. And it's normal in boy and girl relationship. The girl has, especially girls with entitlement, so they're always expecting to press money, press money. You say, you know, they press money for guy. It's more like some girls like, okay, press me money. You don't press another one. The day he did not give you, call him, the time him stingy, that guy is stingy, I don't fit it down. Do you understand? Why can't the guy, once guy asks her for press money, Joe? Another thing, the guy they begging for money. Why is it like that? So,
okay, now this is now. I think we have just mixed something up. We have just mixed relationship and networking up now. You see, networking now, like for instance now, I have people that I see as I friend, like I call them I friend. Do you get it? Okay, one of the person here now, some of the people that is actually helping us in charge of this camera, that is Sazilot. Now I connected him to one of your team member. Is that not true?
Your CEO.
Your CEO, exactly. So now this is it. If you notice now, he got a benefit from me because of the relationship he has built with me. Is that true? Now, naturally, majorly, if you should ask now, Joshua now, your CEO now, that, okay, what is the benefit of Israel? What am I benefiting from it? There will be a lot of. Do you get it? Do you understand? Now, networking does not mean that there are sometimes in life that there are people you put in your cycle that they might not really benefit from you, but you just keep them in your cycle. It's for you to benefit. It's not that you are parasitic. You are just being logical. You keep them. In fact, there are times that they can benefit from you. Do you get that? This mighty man, are you getting the mighty man, your CEO? Their benefit I will surely get. It might not be now, but in the future. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand? There's nobody in your cycle in life, as long as there are people that are growing, that you don't benefit from them. Do you get what I'm saying? So that, but you just need to keep an intentional and deliberate connection. Do you get? Now, when you're talking about this relationship, that's romantic relationship you're talking about. Yeah. But when it comes to this networking, I have mentors and I have senior friends. That so those senior friends, but they have not benefited anything from me. But I go to them and they help me. So you say me and be parasitic. Do you know why they are doing that? They believe in where I'm going to, and they know that even though I will not help them, I will help people that is around them.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand? So you need to see beyond just the person helping you at that period of time. Do you get what? So now these people are people that are above you in different aspects of life, that have gone beyond you in different aspects of life, but you keep them. Keeping them simply means you do okay. Hey, yes, sir. You know, just having a conversation, keeping a relationship with them for times. So I believe to. It's not being parasitic. It's still symbiosis. It's just that it might not be literally seen the way you want to see it.
You see, over time, there has been a ratchet mentality when it comes to connection.
Okay.
In the sense that you made mention of a point that you went for a job interview.
Yeah.
I have not experienced personally though, but I have had and seen situations whereby all in the name of connection and networking. I can go for a job interview. You can also go for a job interview, and I'm a 2-1. I'm a first class student who in a normal sense I'm supposed to be entitled to that job.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, all in the name of that, I'll say it again, that ratchet mentality of connection. Mm-hmm. You get to see that you would, sorry to say, with a poor with a poor grade, we know for the job. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's effective there. So there are indices when it comes to connection, and I think you should point that out.
Okay. Now we have seen that there are disadvantages to this networking, right? I think that's what I'm trying to point out.
Exactly.
That someone that is qualified for the job. Now you see, when it comes to this job, I want to still more on this my point. When it comes to this job of a thing, it's beyond your intellectual capacity. You're talking about character. You're talking about character is essential. You see, you can't come to an organization where you are speaking to big clients and you just think it's just intellectual we need. We need someone that can be able to hold clients, people that can endure pressure. Do you get what I'm saying? So look at the person I've known, and I say again, you that have not known. And this person that I've known, I get what I'm saying. He has this, I've seen over time that we have tested him to see that he can do this. Do you get what I'm saying? Even though his results may not be good, for the fact that I've known him, or probably it's coming from somebody that I respect, I would like to offer it. Now, let me now come to the place where this disadvantage comes in. True, we are using it. It's come in Nigeria or in the world sometimes. It's come in a place where it becomes selfish, right?
It's always selfish.
Yeah, because and that is why you as a person, you just need to build connection. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, because this disadvantage. Yeah, there are times that you go to a job interview or go to a place and you are qualified for a job, and they will put somebody that is not even intellectually capable, and the character is not there. Is that true? Yeah, I've seen
Someone
it.
who didn't even do the interview.
Yeah. Do you get? We have people like, okay, well, you can go to, have you ever gone to, okay, I've gone to, what is it called? A school, and I see a teacher was speaking Hausa, and the English was not even fluent. And I asked myself, what is this person teaching the students? Do you get what I'm saying? How did he get this job? Is it a big school that are paying over 100 or something?
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, why? Now, if you look at that very person job employment, you will see that it is connection. Is that the boss knows somebody that is higher than her, and she wants to just, in the name of she wants to suit the person. So you are coming from so person. Even when it comes to this, our soldier getting army, NDE. We have intellectual. I have a friend that have written exam, passed the exam, but he didn't get.
I'm a victim also.
Do you get it? You're a victim. Okay, you get, and the person did not enter. Okay, even I have a friend that wrote jam 7 times.
Wow.
To apply for School of Nursing.
Oh my God.
School of Nursing, and didn't get admission. Do you understand? But when she got admission was to somebody. Like that's time she not like jam.
Wow.
Now it was not networking that not give her access. But over the years she have been passing this, but nobody gave her because what? Nobody
Knows how.
could connect. You get it? No, this is one of the jobs. You see this nursing, when it comes to getting admission in nursing and medicine, it doesn't matter how good you are, even you pass your jam 360, give them 400 or 400, doesn't guarantee you that you will get the medicine, because
Yes.
many, if I will not in classroom. I will not see medical student that cannot speak English.
Like,
It's
you know
true,
that
it's true.
then the system should adopt meritocracy in the sense that you have to merit it before you get it. But based on networking and based on networking connection and all, you cannot-
Exactly, that's the point.
There should be meritocracy. Like you have to like merit it, that you deserve it. Because sometimes if I become a CEO one day, I believe in my company, you won't pack any nonsense.
Mama,
I will not carry my family members or anybody.
Do you know
You
it
have to merit it. I don't do personally. I don't do that. Even my house, they know me. I don't used to do. He's my brother. I don't do
Okay,
that.
let me come to the place of
You have to
business.
merit it. Give me what I want. You can't be doing brother.
Let me come to the place of business, right? In the place of business, now let me give you one. It's easy for you to say this, but when you enter it, you not discover that it might be very difficult.
Yeah,
Eventually, it's what it is.
Because
Yeah.
this is, you have an investor that invested in your business, a white man or a big man, and that big man will tell you that, hello, mama, hello, I have one boy that's coming to your office, employed, and he's one of your biggest investors. Tell me the truth. And the guy now came in, I discovered the guy did not merit the job. Will you say no? Because knowing the fact that if you say no, the guy might want to drop out his investment and can crash your business.
There are people who don't care out there.
They are little.
There are people who are little.
Do
you get what I'm saying?
I think I'm also a part of them.
Yeah,
They're on
like,
the same page.
Until, you know, it's easy for you.
2 out of how many million?
Honestly.
2 out of how many million?
I can tell you, it is easy for you to say it. I was talking to a friend. I said, they give you 1.5 billion naira. I said, what you are pursuing, stop pursuing. Some of you stop it. True of us.
1 million. I'm ready.
Easy.
I'm not running. Let me just be walking. I'll push it about walking. I'm running.
You see now, that's what we're talking about here. Do you see now? That means they have bought whatever you call vision, whatever you call dream, whatever. Listen now, you know she's a good writer. Later, somebody just comes and say,
Maimuna.
Maimuna. So sorry. Maimuna, we love this thing you write up, but we want you to stop writing. Stop whatever. You just come and be doing accounting for us in our place of work, and we're paying you 4 million naira every year.
But seriously, I will decline. But I might not decline. No,
That is-
wait. No, listen. Okay, like maybe I'm publishing it. I will stop publishing. But like, there's no way I can stop writing. It's not even possible. I've tried it.
No, this is what I'm saying. They say they don't want you to stop. Now, you see, stop publishing. Now, you can be writing secretly in
I
your
will
home.
even secretly.
Do you get what I'm
I'll
saying?
collect the
But we're
movie.
talking about, wait, now, But this is your dream. I believe your dream is to write outside it.
And to be known globally.
Motivate those writers outside. Is that what your dream? To talk, to show them that your writings can actually express great emotions and impact lives. Is that what your and somebody just come with 4 million naira to kill that vision.
4 million naira is too small, I beg.
More than you.
$1 billion as well. Now you're
okay, let's say billion.
4 million.
Let's say billion.
Alright,
can you?
No, to be an anonymous name now. To not be named to see again. I'll change name.
Now this is what I was still saying. Do you see now that? You see, let me tell you. I would like to go back to the foundation of what I was discussing with the friend yesterday. That is a system that have been created to Africa, and that system is what we are fighting to today. And the system was brought by people that colonize us. Yes. And it's a system of slavery. Some of us think we are out of slavery, but we are not. Go and study it. We are still in slavery. But just that the slave we are into now is not upper passion. You are not feeling the pain like the way. No, they are not binding your mouth. You don't have. They are going advance.
What do you mean by sleep? What do you mean you study for school?
No,
viewers would want to know what you're trying to say.
Okay, what am I studying in school? What?
What do they study for school? We give you that courage to see that.
Okay, what am I studying in my school?
Yes, now we give you that what's it called?
This idea and
say that you go, I'm not a slave. I'm not a slave.
Okay, now this is where I'm eating this point because this is not our major point of.
Okay.
This is what I'm eating at. There's a mentality that has been given to us in the Africa that doesn't matter how passionate we are or how visionary we are, we can easily sell our vision off. See, look at the great men in the world or people who own the biggest industry in the world. They are still controlled by the white men. They are still what? Controlled by what? The white men. Are we getting what I'm saying? So what we are still saying now is to come to the place of what this networking was still falling back to. The networking of the thing. Now this white men we're talking about, they will come now. In Nigeria, the big industry in Nigeria that is even established in Nigeria are still controlled by white men up there. They come to invest. They invest with big money. So they have capacity to tell the owner that this is how we want it to be run. So they even come and tell someone this is who we want you to employ. Do you get it? Are you getting what I'm coming back from the place of? Let's leave this. That level one is another talk that we cannot finish here.
So
yes.
so for the sake of time, I would want MC001 to tell us about she made mention of using a connection to get what she wants. Let's take for instance you are in the campus. If you are using that as an indices to justify connection, what if a person comes to a lecturer when you're writing the same text together, and then you find out that the lecturer actually graded the other person all in the name of she knows the person? How do you feel? Because you've justified what your connection is.
We wrote the same thing, and then her grades are higher than mine.
Like the lecturer graded her above you all in the name of she knows her, because they smile together.
We wrote a test together.
Yes.
And then maybe she deserved it now. She wrote what is.
After your research, you were able to find out that she was graded. We will see our test script now. You can see your text script. Okay, from the look of things, this mark is not supposed to be more than 20. And she got over 30. And making your research, you find out that she was graded more than you, all in the name of she laughs with the teacher. How do you react to that?
I'll feel very, very bad and sad. But then I'll try my possible best to also know that person since she gives out mark because of all in the name of I know you. Then I'll try and make friends with her too. That is as simple as that. No, if she could give out mark to that person all in the name of I know you, you are smiling with me, then me too, I'll try my best to know that person. And then
you are directly justifying the wretched thinking of connection.
See, this is Nigeria. I don't know. You have to this manipulation and everything. I don't know why you are talking as if you are not in Nigeria. This is Nigeria.
You see, I know it is what it is eventually.
It is what
but then, we should talk about how it is supposed to be.
Yeah, disadvantages of it, right?
We should talk about how it is supposed to be because there are a lot of people out there who do not know how all of this works, particularly freshers who are into universities, polytechnics, and other institutions out there. So if you are telling them that, okay, this is what you should do, go and make friends with people to get married. I think
now for me, I came to Castle and I do not know anybody. But do you know that I started making friends and I started knowing people right from screening? I didn't even follow. You know those queue. You know how those queue, the queue they be for screening now. You know how queue they be. Like when you come for screening, how people they plenty for that place. Someone, I don't follow queue. I went there and I don't even know anybody. I went there. I said, I follow queue. I sit down, stand up, sit down. They say they give number. Let me tell you. Let me gist you about what happened. They gave me number. I was number 90 something, and then it was almost 4 o'clock, and they wanted to close. You know what happened? I was seated. Then they were in number 40 something then. So I was seated. They have not gotten to my turn. So they said they will just pick 5 people and that's all they will screen for them. That us we should come back tomorrow. I was just then the guy was now looking around dumbly that like who is he going to pick? The next thing he just looked me like this, remembering that I'm a beautiful girl. Because you use what you have to get what you want. I did like this. I smiled. The guy picked me and said, "Come, join them." He skipped 50 something, 60 something, 70 something. I went to 90. And then that was how I did my screening. From there, I knew him. We exchanged number. I don't even know the guy. I've not been seeing him.
And then
I don't know him. We exchanged number. I'll give you my number. We exchanged number from there. How far now? You won't pay school fees. How you go do it? No stress. Direct me.
you paid your school fees?
No, how would he pay my school fees?
Okay.
You won't pay school fees. Okay, direct me, do this, that. Don't stress yourself. Hello? You don't have to come to school today. Those people no will come. Just stay for house. I just say make I tell you. Seriously, I use what I have to get what I want.
Wow.
I appreciate God for this because I've gotten a lot of things that I don't even want to start mentioning.
This is serious.
So when I came to university, like I started making friends too in the class. And I started noticing people, okay, these ones are for people who are going to hang out with, and these people are people that I'll benefit from them academically. Then I started doing tutorials because I'm a type of person that I'm a writer, but do you know that there are some certain things that I read but I do not understand? I don't know. I'm finding it how I don't know what's wrong with me. Is it that I'm not seriously reading or what? I read, but I do not understand. Then I have to go and look for tutors. Those my classmates, they tutor me, they teach me, and it stays. And that is it. In castle now, I know people. I know plenty people. I don't know.
Are you a celebrity by chance?
Something like that. Well, not really.
I think we can, sorry, let me add, we can also run it up here that there's a system already that it is common, and the system is in the academic system. Most people when you're in an institution, networking is essential. It is very essential. So you're a fresher who advise that you're outside there. I think you should build connection with lecturers, not because you want to be manipulative. Please take note of that. Just because you might need them to help you in some areas of life.
True.
Do you understand? Yeah, you know that they're using it manipulatively, like you mentioned. But you see, when you're intentional about building networking, also, it has an advantage. You understand? Yeah, because even me, I've actually gotten a lot of offers or a lot of help. I think I mentioned it sometimes ago that I was supposed to get carry over in the course, and God helped me just by somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Wow.
They just called. You get what I'm saying? Because it was not a course that I really like looking for, and I got a B in the course. So you understand what I'm saying? Just networking, and I did not even know the lecturers. It was somebody that I knew. I called the lecturer and said, "This is my friend. He's a very good guy. He do this." And that's all. I did not went to go and even buy the popcorn. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't buy the person the popcorn or whatever. So connection actually and networking actually has an advantage. You understand? So I be outside there as a fresher will advise you, be intentional about the people you are building networking with. In the school system, it's work with it and it's essential.
So we've come to the conclusion of this wonderful podcast where experienced minds have given us insight on what relationship is, the concept of relationship, and how connection works in the campus. Thank you very much. Stay tuned to Heartball as more updates will be coming out